If you've made a great TikTok, one that's actually performed, why is it just sitting there? Let's thread it. I've gained almost 200 followers on Threads in the last 4 days, not by creating new content, but by repurposing TikToks I've already made automatically. I'm going to show you the exact automation I built. It's 6 nodes. It takes about 10 minutes to set up, and I'll give you the template at the end so you can just duplicate it. Threads has been gaining some traction lately. Engagement's real, the algorithm's rewarding text-first content. And if you're already making TikToks, you're sitting on content that's already proven. The problem is Threads doesn't want your watermarked TikTok video. It's not a video platform, it's text. So reposting the video directly, basically invisible. So what works is taking the idea from your TikTok, the hook, the insight, the thing that made it perform, and turning it into a native Threads post. But doing it for every manual video, no thanks. So here's what we're building. TikTok URL goes in, caption gets extracted, AI rewrites it for Threads, Blotato publishes it, and you're done. Let me show you it running first, and then we will build it together. So it's a pretty basic automation. It's just 6 nodes in a straight line, but it does one thing really well. So let's grab one of my TikToks and test it out. So I paste in my URL here and hit submit. And then it's done. And here it is, a native Threads post that took seconds. So that's the whole thing. Now let me show you how to build it, and more importantly, what you need to change versus what you can just leave alone. So I'll drop the link for the template in the description. You can import this directly into N8N, and you just need to change a couple of things. But let me walk you through what each node does so you actually understand it. So first up, we start with this manual form node. So you just want to paste in your TikTok URL, hit run. Now you could swap this out for an RSS feed if you want to grab new TikToks automatically. But for testing, manual is easier. We can get things working first, and then we can look at automating this later. I will make a video on how to set up your RSS feed. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video so you get updated. Now, this is the set URL. So basically what it's doing is when we enter our URL from this form, it's just saying, hey, let this as the TikTok link that we need to use. So all you'll need to do is just drag and drop it over here. So next, we need to actually get the data from TikTok. And here's where people overcomplicate it. This HTTP request node grabs the TikTok page. We're not using any fancy API. We're not downloading the video. We're just fetching the page so that N8N can work with it. So it'll just do its thing here. You can see it's pulled in that URL. You don't need to touch anything here. The headers here are set to make TikTok think that it's a normal browser too. So don't touch this, because if you mess it up, it might break. Next, we have the code node. So I love code nodes. Even though I don't know how to write code, they're like the MVP in N8N. So this is where the magic happens. TikTok embeds all the video data into a script tag on the page. We're just pulling out the caption text, okay? So here's all the data that comes in from that get TikTok HTTP request. And then this is the data that it spits out. That's just what we want. This is going to be Thread. So you don't want to touch this node either. Basically, it's just passing TikTok's specific data structure, pulls out that caption. It works. Leave it. And here's our caption here. So again, this is just drag and drop, right? So the original caption gets dragged into here. Clean text, ready for the rewrite. The most important thing here is this system prompt. So this system prompt is saying transform this TikTok caption into a Threads post. It's got the original caption here. It's got some clear requirements, how Threads operates with the character limits, make it super conversational. For me, I'm Australian, it's got Australian spelling. So what you want to do is grab this system prompt, drop it into your chat or your Claude. If you have brand voice guidelines, drop those in as well and make a system prompt that works for you. And so you can see here, it has spat out this Threads caption. So it said, wait, ChatGPT's image editor now lets you change just one part of a pic without messing it all up finally. So it's made it really conversational. And if you don't know how to set up your OpenAI account, I do have a video on my channel, but yeah, you just want to select your account here and you can select which model. We could even go 5 here. Let's see if it's got 5 too. Yeah, it does. All right. Let's do that and let's see if this changes at all. And the goal here is to get something that sounds like you, not like AI wrote it. All right, cool. So it's changed it slightly here. Okay, but seriously, ChatGPT's new image editor finally lets you tweak one bit, like a hand, logo, background, without nuking the whole pic. Feels like a proper upgrade for brand photos. Anyone else tried this yet? I love that. And it is perfect for threads. So there's our threads ready post. Same idea, native to the platform. Quick note, I'm using a pretty simple prompt here. You could get way more sophisticated with voice matching and all that, but this works. Start simple. You could even get it to grab the transcript and pull out maybe 3 or 4 threads. Another video for another time. All right, we've got our text. Now we publish. So this is where Blotato comes in. So Blotato lets you publish to basically every social platform from one place. And it's got an N8N integration, which makes this crazy easy. So all you have to do is just log in to all of your accounts here, and then it'll be able to post out to all of these platforms for you. So the only change here is that you'll want to connect your Blotato account. Again, this is made really easy. You can just grab your API key from Blotato and set up credentials in here. And then this is all set up. You'll want to hit which platform you want this on. Obviously for this automation, we're choosing threads, and then choose your account. And then you, again, will just drag this over here, and then that will publish. And that's it. A couple of things to change. Everything else you can just leave alone. I've done all of the setup for you. That's it. 6 nodes, straight line, TikTok in, thread posts out. Let's run it end to end with a real TikTok. So what you want to do is grab this production URL here, and it'll copy for you. And then we'll just paste this into our browser, and it'll open up this really simple form. And you can just save this to your bookmarks, and then anytime you want to repurpose one of your TikToks, you just open up that bookmark. So let's pick another one of my videos here. All right, I like this one, so we'll go with that. So we just paste this in here and hit submit, and this workflow will now run. And let's check back in on threads in 30 seconds. And you can see here, it's just sitting in threads, done. Looks like I wrote it because technically I did. The original idea was mine. AI just adapted it for the platform. So that's this system, almost 200 new followers in 4 days, not from new content, from content I'd already made that was just sitting there. Now, this is one automation, one platform. I use Blotato to publish way more than just threads. I'm talking transcripts from TikToks, carousels, AI videos, cross-posting to 9 platforms. If you want to go deeper, I will drop the link to Blotato below. I'm not affiliated. I'm just a massive fan. And the template for this workflow is also in the description. Duplicate it, change your couple of things, and you're live within 10 minutes. Drop a comment below if you build this. I want to see those workflows. Go build something.